Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you guys are watching the replay, always let me know in the comments with hashtag replay. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click subscribe right here at this button and give me a thumbs up if you love this video. So today I want to talk about internet trolls because I had an internet troll today, and oh my gosh, I was freaking furious when I got this internet troll. So I also, not only did I get an internet troll, but I think like this question is super relevant to answer because somebody else had the same exact question. And I know a lot of you guys hear this when you start talking about your new business. Maybe you start a business that a lot of people, think that are like, they're gonna hate it. Like if you're in network marketing, I know that's a really common fear where a lot of people don't want to talk about their businesses just because of what other people are going to say about it. So I kind of want to talk about my own experience that I had from this morning, which is weird because I feel like I don't get a lot of internet trolls because a lot of times, which I'm a big believer, is like whatever I put out is what I get in return, right? So if I put out like positive, inspirational content that's valuable, it's really hard for somebody to hate on that, right? So I just want to talk about my experience with an internet troll. And if you guys ever get one, like, should you expect one? What happens when you get one? How should you handle it? Like, I'm going to go through all the steps, okay? Because it literally happened to me this morning, which is what I also love talking about. I love teaching from my own experience, okay? You guys know I don't have notes on my live streams, okay? I'm like literally sitting here staring at myself, talking on live streams. I don't have notes. I like think of, you guys ask me a question and then I answer it. So I love doing that because I believe that that builds the trust factor between me and you. Because quite frankly, I don't need notes if I'm talking from my own experience. I don't need to be like, okay, step 1, let me look at my notes. Okay, step 2, let me look at my notes again. Or step 3, step 4. Like, I know all the steps in my head because whatever I teach you guys, I'm already doing it myself, okay? So I'll tell you about my troll experience from this morning. So her name is Kay, which I tried blocking out her name, but then I like kind of called her out like as I was writing my post because my blood was boiling. Like I was so mad. So another reason why I was so mad about it was because last night, I think she posted it. I try not to be on Facebook all day. Like I have all of my notifications turned off on all of my social media platforms because I quite frankly, like at 132,000 followers, if I had notifications on my phone, I would be on my phone all freaking day, okay? So one way to let me get off of my phone more is to turn off notifications. And it's another great way for me to free up more time in my business so I can create more content for you guys so you can become more successful. So she had posted this around like 9 p.m. and like even though I was awake, I don't check my social media. I try not to check it past 8 p.m. So she had posted it and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should have my notifications on now because I could have deleted her content soon or comment sooner. I should say comment. She commented like 15 times in a row. And she was just kind of like saying about how I always look to the left, like look to the right, because it's your guys' right, but because it's a mirror image on video, it's actually my left. So I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm in the United States. I'll show you guys. This is the steering wheel. So I prop my phone on the steering wheel. So this is like the left side of the car. This is the left window. So when I look out the window, like at people that cross the street, because I have 500 million distractions, I'm looking out the left window, okay? So she kind of went on all of these comments where it was like, you wave your hands a lot, you flick your hair, you're looking out the window, like your jacket zipped up, like, sorry, Kay, like my jacket zipped. She's like, your jacket's up. She's just doing all of these random comments, but it was like, another thing that she said, like you could tell all of her comments were really just like erratic. Like it was like one thing after another where it was like calling me out, but then it was like delete me from the group. I need to get out of this group. Like you need like someone to, do the camera for you. You shouldn't be holding your own camera. You should hire somebody to hold the camera for you because you're looking to the right, which I said, this is my left. Because you're looking to your right, you're lying. And I'm like, how am I lying when I'm telling on that live stream? I was literally like telling people to post value-based content if you didn't know what type of content to post for your business. So I don't know how that's a lie, but I guess according to her that it was, okay? So anyways, it really doesn't even matter what she said. I want to tell you guys how you should react to people and if you should expect internet trolls in your personal brand, your business, whatever you're posting about on social media. So Vivian says, hey, she's a fool. Don't let her take up so much real estate in your brain. And she's like, honestly, I couldn't, like, now I'm like laughing at the whole thing. So should you expect internet trolls in your business? When you're first starting out on social media, like I said, if you're in network marketing especially, I know a lot of people fear that. They fear about what people think about their business, especially about posting about their business, because a lot of people don't have the guts to be an entrepreneur. They don't have the guts to go out on their own. They don't have the guts to like think for themselves, to go through all of these problems, and not only that, stick up for themselves, okay? So when you start posting about your new business, you need to go at it full speed ahead, no matter what anyone says, thinks, or does. This is also why I'm such a big believer that you shouldn't add people into your pages. You shouldn't add friends and family into your Facebook group. You shouldn't add people to like your Instagram page, whatever, because when you do that, you're almost inviting the trolls in, because people should want to follow you at their own will. I've never invited one single person into this Facebook group. When I first started, all I did was I provided value, and then people were attracted to this group because they needed help with social media marketing from their business, from somebody that's already built their personal brand, and others, especially mine, from 100 to 132,000 followers online. On Pinterest, Tumblr, started on YouTube, or I'm starting on YouTube, this Facebook group, on Instagram, and yeah, like it's like, I always say this, I need to do my VVV live stream, because those are the keys that I've used to build my social media following across all of my channels. Vulnerability, visibility, value. If you're 100% vulnerable and authentic online, and you post consistently, so you're visible, and you engage with other people online, and you provide your expert value content for free, you will be successful in social media. That's a little like snippet of the VVV method. That's my trademark social media keys to success online. So I don't even know what I was talking about before that. This is what I was saying. Like, I look everywhere because this is like a rant. Like, every time I go on a live stream, it's a rant. It's coming off the top of my head. It's from my own experience, and I'm a big believer of not using notes on a live stream. So that's how you guys know that I know what I'm talking about. So back to Kay, who is my internet troll. So when you guys start posting your content online, let's just say you're starting an online business, you fear what other people are going to say, think about you. Maybe you're going to have hateful comments, whatever. So I'm telling you this right now. If you post consistently with valuable, inspirational, and positive content, you will lessen the chances of getting internet trolls. But the thing is that it doesn't even matter. There's always going to be one person that's triggered by your positivity. They're triggered by what you're putting out into the world. They're triggered by that because they're hurting inside. Okay? So my advice for internet trolls, and if you should like fear them or whatever, you shouldn't, and you should honestly just expect them to comment. You should expect them to come to your page. You should expect them to say something mean, because when you expect things, then you're not thrown off by it, okay? It would be, if you're posting on the public social media where there's like billions of people on it, you would probably be a fool if you thought you would never get a negative comment. Now, when you come across an internet troll, when somebody comes on your page and they like just spew all of these random things where you're just kind of like, okay, this makes no sense. I don't really know what you're talking about. What you're saying isn't even relevant to my post. What you need to do is you need to like, first of all, you can be like mad about it. And I think that's what a lot of people like kind of like push to the side. They're just kind of like, oh, don't care about it, whatever. But it's like, we are humans. We have emotions too. And we are allowed to be mad and like feel our feelings for a good 2 minutes. Okay. So when I came across that internet troll, I was like, my blood was boiling. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, when I saw those comments, I was like, this is like the weirdest, like meanest thing you could ever say to me. And then it was kind of like, wait, okay. When somebody else says something off of their insecurity, so whenever somebody projects hate to you, that's exactly what it is. They are projecting it onto you, okay? It has nothing to do with you. You're just kind of like that person. It's like a boxing bag almost, where they're like giving you these punches and you're just kind of here and you're like, but I didn't do anything to you. Like, I'm honestly concerned. Now, there's a difference between constructive criticism and hate, okay? I love constructive criticism because if I had a student or if I had somebody in this group where they were like, hey, like, I got this in another one of my videos before where somebody was like, you should look into the camera. So I guess I should look over here, like when I'm talking, which I like. I like when people tell me what they think or like a positive but constructive comment about my video, because I said to her, I was like, I feel more comfortable when I look at myself, like even though it's not like me looking into the camera, it's like I can see myself. It's just easier for me to talk and it's easier to keep my focus, because when I'm looking at like the black dot, I don't know, it's weird. Like I can't keep my focus. But I appreciated that comment because it was constructive criticism. Now a hate comment is like your jacket zipped up all the way, like you're flipping your hair, you're looking to the she said the right, but this is my left. You're looking to the right because like, you know, you're lying, or like all of these things that quite frankly just don't make any sense, especially with the content that I was talking about in the video. So it's one of those things where it's like when people say that, remember, they are projecting the thought. This doesn't have to go with business. This has to do with anything in your life. It doesn't matter if you're talking about business. Like if you're just walking down the street and someone says something mean to you, it's like whenever someone projects something about that, they're like projecting about themselves, okay? So whenever you feel the need to judge somebody else, whenever you feel the need to say something hateful or be like, ew, I hate her brand colors, ew, her logo's weird, ew, why is she wearing that outfit? Ew, she looks fat in that picture. It's like, those are your insecurities, okay? So when she was spewing like these hateful comments towards me on my video, it was like, I took a step back and I was mad because I was like, okay, what did I do to almost trigger this from you? But then I was like, wait, this actually has nothing to do with me and everything to do with her. So the only thing that you can do when you get an internet troll is to wish them healing, because they are hurting inside, okay? That might sound cliche. That might sound like, okay, that's like kind of weird to say, but it's true. Because it has nothing to do with you. And somebody on the internet should have no way, shape, or form should be stopping you from growing your online business, ever, okay? Now, this goes back to what I said about constructive criticism. Now, if you have a brand and you have a lot, or online business, or you're an influencer and you have a lot of people saying like the same comment where it's like, okay, that's not cool, take that down, and then that's actually constructive criticism, because that's the difference. Like, I'm talking about like hate comments when people are just like erratic behavior and it's like this, that, XYZ, 1, 2, 3. But there's a difference between hate comments and constructive criticism. So if a lot of people are like, okay, take that down, that's weird, like don't ever do that again, then it's like, okay, that's like no longer the internet trolls. Like that's actually people, like this is what I'm talking about. I get people like literally passing by me 24/7, which is why I always look out my window. But like I said, the difference between constructive criticism and erratic behavior, it's like people are going to say hateful comments because they are hurting inside and they maybe don't have the strength that it takes to start their own online business. Maybe they want to do what you're doing, but the way that they can express themselves is like, oh, I want to do what Nancy is doing, but I don't have the strength to do that. So what can I do? I can make fun of her, because then that, like, on a surface level brings her down to meet me at my level. But in reality, that's all in his or her mindset when they write that erratic comment, okay? It's up to you to wish that troll healing and just be like, okay, I understand that you're hurt. I understand that you're trying to take it out on me, but I don't want that energy anywhere around me. So what am I going to do? I am going to block you on every single platform so you can never look at my content ever again. Because if it really triggers you that much, if you really don't like how I look, if you don't like how I zip my jacket up, if you don't like how, you know, sometimes I look out the window, then don't look at me. Don't follow me. Don't comment. Like, block me. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? There's too many people out there that you guys need to serve, and it's your duty to show up for them. It's not your duty to worry about internet trolls. It's not your duty to worry about what other people think about you. And it's not your duty to, like I said, care about them, because you should be caring about the people that are waiting for you to show up, okay? And if you don't show up, then they're going to keep waiting for you, right? But if you worry about the internet troll, like what I could have done was been like, oh my God, This person cares that I keep looking out the window. This person cares that I wear this jacket all the way zipped up. This person cares that like I wear my hair in a ponytail because I'm going to CrossFit in like 30 minutes. Like, then I could have easily just stopped my car rants and never done a car rant ever again in my life, right? But I'm not going to do that because there's 5,600 entrepreneurs in this group that I know maybe not all of you will see this video, but I know there's going to be a couple of you that need this information. Because I know some of you are worried about internet trolls. You're worried about the hateful comments. You're worried about starting your new business because you don't know if somebody's going to say something mean about it. You don't know if everyone's going to accept you. And the thing is Dave actually said this, which is what I love. He said that if you don't have somebody hating on what you're doing, then you're not doing something right. Because you do need to be polarizing in business in order to stand out, right? So don't care so much about what other people think because this is your life, okay? So you're always going to have internet trolls. I always expect internet trolls, and I'm a big believer that if I put out positivity, I'm going to lessen the chances that I'm going to get an internet troll. Well, I got one yesterday. So was I mad? Yes. Did I like vent for 5 minutes? Yes. Did I block them? Yes. Did I wish them healing? Yes. And are they gone? Yes. Because this is the Vibe Tribe and they need to get out of here. Okay. Nancy said I had someone tell me I have a creepy smile. See, it happens on all counts. Well, this girl was like, okay, your jacket's all the way zipped up. And I was like, okay, if my jacket was down here and I was wearing, like I'm wearing my workout outfit right now. Because I tell you guys all the time, I do live streams right before I go to CrossFit. Which is why I have my hair in a ponytail. I'm wearing my workout outfit. Like my phone's propped on my steering wheel. This is when I have free time in my day, right? And what's more important to me is showing up with valuable information, no matter what I'm wearing, where I'm at, what I look like. I need to show up every single day and consistently, okay? And this made the most sense with my schedule. So that's what I'm doing, right? And we can't, like, it would be absurd to think that you need to, like, look perfect every single time you showed up on video just to get your content across, right? If someone thinks that you need to be perfect every single time that you show up on video and you need to be like, oh, you need to, like, have your notes with, like, 80 bullet points so you can read it off and what to say. It's like, no, like just get on a live stream, okay? Live streaming is the most authentic way to communicate with your ideal clients, communicate with the people that need your help the most. Why? Because if you don't have notes, you turn on the live stream, it really can't get more authentic than that, right? It's like I'm sitting next to you, like if you're in the kitchen table, I'm sitting right next to you, okay? It's like having a coffee chat. That's exactly what it is. And that's why I love live streaming and showing up on lives, because I'm not faking anything, especially because I don't have notes. Everything I say on every single live stream is coming from here, and it's coming from my own experience, which is what I love the most. And that shows you guys that I know what I'm talking about. So when this girl was like, oh, you're lying because you're looking to the right, or I think she said left. No, she said right, which is over here for me. But this is my left because I'm in the United States. We sit on the left side. This is my left hand, like window, whatever. And it's like, how am I lying if I'm telling you guys what to do from my own experience? I just don't get it. So yeah, Nancy, just tell them, I don't even know what to say. She said the same things about me. She said, like, your jacket's like zipped up, you're flipping your hair everywhere, you wave your hand too much to like, she said I was like waving my hand to like deflect like my lies or whatever. And I was like, okay, no, I just like talk with my hands. So Vivian says, I'm afraid of trolls, but it doesn't mean that you're successful. People are watching. Yeah, exactly that. So it's like, if you have trolls, like I said, I'm a big believer that if I put out positive, inspirational, motivational content that's valuable and I do it every day and consistently and I'm 100% authentic in myself, which I am because I'm on a live stream, then it's kind of hard to hate on that, right? Where the last live stream, like I just burped. She was like, you're lying in your post. But I was like, it was funny because the live stream that I was talking about was like, what type of content do you post when you don't know what type of content to post about on social media? And I was like, post value-based content. And she was like, you're lying. And I'm like, that's not even anything like to lie about. So it just showed you that she wasn't even listening to what I was saying, which is the whole point, is what I'm telling you guys, is a lot of times when people are trolls, what they do is like they have all of this energy inside of them and they just like They hate the fact that they can't express their hate because no one else in person wants to listen to that. Who wants to listen to somebody spewing hate, right? Or spewing negative energy, spewing all of these things that no one cares about. So what do? They're keyboard warriors. They go onto the internet, they pick some Facebook groups, they pick Instagram accounts, and then they just point out little things that they know make them feel better, which is bringing other people down. So for example, if they're like, oh, you got a pimple on your face. Oh, your smile's weird. Oh, your hair's in a ponytail. Oh, you zipped up your jacket. You flail your hands too much. And it's like, okay, what are you doing? Because I went to your profile and you're quite frankly doing nothing. So that just shows me that you actually are an internet troll and you're a keyboard warrior. You have nothing else better to do, and I feel sorry for you. So yeah. Hey, Allah, how are you? So yeah, like I said, I'm scared. Okay. Sorry for that lighting, guys. So like I said, internet trolls. I got one this morning and I'm over it. So what should you guys do if you get an internet troll? Should you expect them? I'm going to wrap this up. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. What you should do, you should expect internet trolls at all times. You should never, ever, ever care about them when you construct a valuable post filled with information that people are waiting on you to post, okay? What I mean by that is if you're in network marketing, which I know is like a key trigger for people to like supposedly hate, like people hate on network marketing, or like maybe you're starting an online business and other people are curious about it. They're like, oh, you can't do that because you're not smart enough. You didn't go to business school, you didn't go to college, you didn't graduate high school. It doesn't even matter. You're always going to have people hate on you because they cannot do it themselves, okay? But your focus cannot be on the people that like don't need your product. They're not your ideal clients, okay? And this is, I said this earlier in the live stream and I want you guys to take note of this. This is why I'm such a big believer of not inviting people that your friends or family, it doesn't matter, into your Facebook groups, into your Instagram channel, into your new YouTube channel, whatever. You can post about it, you can tell people about it, but don't invite them in. Don't send them a cold message and be like, hey, join this. Like I just started it, because you're insecure about having no followers. Because the problem is that when you invite people into your groups, I never invited one person into this Facebook group. Actually, I did invite one person when I first started it, and it was my mom. So if she's watching this, hey mom. But she loves the group, so she might be a little biased, but whatever. But you shouldn't invite people into your groups, into your channels, into your following, because the thing is when you do that, they're not actually your ideal clients. They could be, but you have to let them decide that for themselves. Because when you invite random people into your groups just because you have a low following, you don't even know if the people that you're talking to are the people that actually want to listen to your information, which gives you more of a chance to have internet trolls, okay? So an easy way to resolve that is just grow organically, grow slowly, provide valuable information consistently, while also telling people, using search, using hashtags, telling other people about it. I'm not saying that you can't tell the world about it. You can tell your friends, you can tell your family. Don't force people, don't cold message people to invite you, because that's when business becomes hard, is when we keep forcing things, okay? Let people who need your help come to you organically. We need to let go of this thought that everything happens within 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, okay? Growing a business should be for the rest of your life. So yeah, we want things to happen fast. We want to be Kim Kardashian in 1 month. I mean, we want to have $1 billion in 2 months. Who doesn't, right? But it's not realistic, okay? So what you can focus on is being a person with a valuable business, provide valuable content so the people that need you can find you through search and hashtags. And when they do, they're going to be nurtured through you. They're going to grow the know, like, and trust factor. And when they do, they will then buy your products or services or join your team or whatever type of business plan or model that you have set up. Todd said, just saying, hey, trolls equals haters gonna hate. Yep, exactly, Todd. So yeah, that's really all that I have to say for today. So I think I said, okay, so if you get a troll, you're gonna get trolls. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. You're gonna get one, right? It should not, like, when you get a hateful comment, this is immediately, and I want you guys to write this down if you need a reminder of this. When you guys get a hateful comment, always, always, always know that what somebody says to you about you on the internet, in person, walking down the street, about your business, not about your business, it doesn't even matter. What somebody's opinion projected onto you is their thought process. It's not yours, okay? You're like the bag, okay? And they're punching you. It's like, here's what I think. This is what you should do. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you get to decide if you want to take in that information. You get to decide if you want that energy in your field. You get to decide if that person can stay in your life or if you block them, okay? So, it's about them. It's not about you. So what do you do if you get a hateful comment? You wish the person healing, because it has nothing to do with you and it has everything to do with them. And then what can you do after that? You can block them. And that's what I did, because it's like, if you don't like me that much, then I don't want to keep hurting you if what I'm pushing out there is, you know, angering your demons or whatever. There's this quote where it was like, people won't like you because your spirit irritates their demons. It's something like that. And it's like one of my favorite quotes because it's so true. It's like your spirit will aggravate somebody else's demons because they wish that they could be doing what you're doing. They wish that they would, like, all of these things. I'm not saying that like they want to be you or be me or be anybody, but it's like they don't have the courage to do something themselves. So they rather project their hate onto you. So you stop doing it. So you go down to their level. Don't ever stop posting about what you love, because it's going to take time. You're going to get haters, but you will transform people's lives. And then that's when it's all going to be worth it. Danielle says, but your shirt is a film. No, I'm never wearing this jacket again. I was like, I always wear my workout clothes because I'm going to work out. And I was like, okay, if my, like, I said it in the caption, I was like, okay, if my boobs were hanging out, I'm sure she would have loved that even more. So I was trying to be all like, you know, maybe I'll like zip my shirt up. I can't even zip my jacket up anymore. She was like, oh, your jacket's all the way zipped up. And I'm like, so? Do you want my boobs out? Like, I don't even know. Danielle, that was so funny. Okay, so yeah, that's all I really have to say for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed my internet troll story. I had to vent about it in this group, but I mainly told you guys about it because I wanted you guys to know that this will happen in some way, shape, or form with your business. And I'm the first to tell you, it has nothing to do with you, your business. Your business is amazing. You're amazing. Your mission is amazing. Your purpose is worth it. But the thing is that people are going to be triggered by your success and by what you want to do because they can't do it. They don't have the strength, okay? So what you do is you wish that person healing, and then you keep being amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep posting every single day. Keep providing value to other people. Because if you're consistently providing valuable content online, you will never lose, okay? It's really hard to lose when you're being a positive, inspirational, valuable, motivational person that's bringing light to the world. It's impossible to lose that way, okay? So keep doing that. Because only until like you're being hateful, spiteful, you're pushing out that type of content, like that's when it comes back to you. So the more positive you are, the more you're giving light to other people and providing value, the less you're going to have an internet troll. But you will get one. I got one today, and you should just expect it, get mad, but then laugh about it and then move on. So Vivian says your eye makeup looks great, by the way. Thank you so much. I have fake eyelashes on, but that's really all that I have on. So I'm just gonna wrap this up because I keep like saying I'm gonna wrap it up and then I keep rambling on because, like I said, I don't write notes for my live streams. I just love like hopping on in my car. I talk from my experience, and that's exactly what I did today. I had an internet troll experience, and I wanted you guys to know what you should do when you get one, because you probably will, how to handle it and how to be the bigger person in the situation. And I always look to my left because I get distracted and I hate staring at myself for like, it's probably been like 30 minutes already. But I love chatting with you guys. That's another reason why I love chatting with you guys, because then I can read through the comments and I can be like, oh, I love, like, it's another way for me to not be distracted and like look at people like that guy riding his bike down the street, or like that old man over there walking, and like all this other crazy stuff. So I'm going to let you guys go, but I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday. If you guys have any questions about this video, about internet trolls, how to handle them, always let me know in the comments if you're watching now, the replay, or on YouTube. And if you guys ever have any questions whatsoever regarding social media marketing and growing your personal brand or online business using social media, let me know in the comments, because your question could quite literally and anonymously be the topic for my next live stream. So I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream. Bye, guys.